Oh, you are so welcome. We're getting ready to jump into these hot topics, everybody. We were talking about relationships, and men, I want you to call in later on because I want you to be able to explain to us, how do you know when a woman is the right woman? Literally, when you see her, you may have had 3 or 4 chicks on the side, but you see this one woman and you say she is the one. How do you know? And ladies, how do you know if he's not the one? And can you let a lady know when she ain't the one either? I know that sound kind of difficult, and I know that sound kind of harsh, but ladies, I want to share something with you because I think that this may even help you. I believe and I pray that it actually does. And so we're going to hear what Steve Harvey had to say to let people know if you're the one or not.
You like them color eyes? I'm going to put that in your house. You like that walk? I'm going to put that in your house. You like that skin? I'm gonna put that in your house. Now I don't want you going nowhere else. I said, okay, cool. I just grew up. I was already wanting to grow up, but when you in a bad one, man, you just in a bad one. There ain't nothing you can do about that. You can stay in it if you want to, because people at my church, you can't get another divorce. Oh yeah, I can. Oh yeah, I can. Go around there. They got lawyers out here. I can get another one. I ain't finna sit here though. You can bet your money on that. And so she came along. She was easy. She was the one. So I tell women this all the time. All men can change, and all men will change. But there's only one woman that we're going to change for. It's just one. We don't change for all women. We only change for one woman. If he ain't changing, it's because you ain't the one. I know that ain't what this is.
Okay, ladies, I think Steve Harvey said that loud and clear. So, ladies, if you're out there and you've been dating somebody for a long time and you have been waiting for that man to change, and you say, you know what, he is just not changing, and we've been together for 10 years and I don't know what's going on. Maybe you're not the one. So, fellas, I want you to let me know, how did you know the woman that you were with was the one out of all the women that you dated? Give me a call, 916-921-5333. When you met her and you said, you know what, for this one, I'm willing to change my foolish, trifling ways because it's something about this one. Give me a call, 916-921-5333. Now, Jessica and Shari, has your men ever told you what was it about you that made them change and say, you know what, for you, I'm going to change my trifling ways? Shari?
Marcel would be the best person to actually call and to talk about this because he lived a life of just playing games on women. And, we talked about this yesterday, that, he was all over the place. He had a girlfriend, a baby mama, another baby mama, and a partner. He had all these people. And I'm like, he was just a straight player. And he said that he asked God to change him. So it's not so much, wasn't so much about me, but he said it was the God in me that made him change.
Wow, that's beautiful.
And he stopped everything. Hi,
97.5.
How you doing?
Good.
It's the radio station?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I just want to touch on that subject. For me, I grew up at 45 years old. And it wasn't a woman that made me change. It was my circumstances that I went through made me change. I don't think a man changed for a woman. He has to change for himself and change first before he could be right to a woman. So I don't think it's necessarily he changed for that woman. He had to already make those changes himself.
Wow.
And then the Lord is going to bless him with that woman that's right for him. But you got to be then changed and grew up first in order to receive that blessing.
And you said yours came about 45?
I grew up at 45 years old. But that's when I humbled myself and truly, gave my life to the Lord. Then he got me ready. And then my wife and I, we've been together 2 years. We met June 22nd, and by the 4th of July, we've been together ever since 2014, and we got married June 7th. But I had changed first and got ready for that blessing because I was in 2 long-term relationships, one 8 years, one 12 years. But until that day, October 5th, 2010, for me to change, and then the Lord blessed me with somebody that I was ready for, because I wouldn't have been ready for her if I still would have been doing my same stuff.
Oh, that's really
So
good.
Yeah.
I think you got to change first.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
What city I'm calling from?
Yes. What's your name?
Sacramento.
And what's
I'm
your
calling
name?
from My name is Troy.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you for sharing your story.
Okay, y'all take care. I listen to y'all all the time. Y'all doing a wonderful job.
Thank you, Troy. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye, sister.
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. I think Marcel changed prior to us actually saying we were going to be together. We was friends 1st, and I used to just look at him like, "You doing all this stuff? What is going on?" And he made the decision to change, and that's when he asked to date me, and from that point on. But yeah,
Does it take men to finally start changing when they start hitting their 30s and 40s? Why do you think it takes so long? If a man can call in and let us know, what takes a man so long to change? Like Troy said, took him till 45 years old, when he probably missed out on some beautiful relationships if he would have made that change earlier. What causes men to take so long to change? Hi, 97.5.
Hello, how you doing? How you ladies doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing fine. I just want to piggyback on the gentleman that just called in. I met my wife to be when I was in the military. I met her and I came to her with a lot of baggage. She was a believer, well, she still is a believer. She's a good Christian woman. I eventually accepted the Lord while I was going with her. But what made me realize that she was a woman for me is when she accepted all the baggage that I brought to her. She never condemned me for it. She felt compassion for me and helped me to get through it. That's how I knew that she was a woman for me. And we've been married for 40-something years.
Wow, okay.
And I thank God for that. Like the man said, it's God that brings about the change in a man. Because a man can always be a dog and continue to be a dog, but it's God and the Holy Spirit within you that causes you to change and be the man for that woman.
Wow, that's beautiful. What's your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Robert, and I'm calling from Fair Oaks.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you, and you ladies keep on doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Well, that was 2 men calling in, 2 God-fearing men. Woo, Lord, these tingles all down my spine. Jesus, when you talk about the Lord. Well, Jessica, have you ever had a man not just change for you because he wanted to change?
No, that's why I'm single. That's why I'm sitting here and listening and taking all this in. I was raised very well. My father is a minister. My mom has supported him, forever. They were high school sweethearts. I think they've known each other since grade school. But he sets the bar very high. And so you look for certain things in a man. And I can see, me personally, knowing what I'm looking for and kind of watch the pattern. Okay, well, this is where you're at right now. So where are you at next month? Where are you at the month after? Oh, okay. That's where you want to stay. And that's fine. And it's interesting, that he said, Steve Harvey, in the excerpt that you played, that a man will change, when you're the right one. And so maybe I'm still single because I haven't found my match yet, and I'm okay with that. But no, I haven't actually witnessed someone where you're starting off from the beginning stages and you can see the progression and see the change. And I know for me personally, it definitely has to do with that man and his relationship with God. And the industry that I'm in right now, a lot of people are godless, unfortunately. And they move the way that they move because everything is about them. They're self-centered. So I would love to see the change in a man for me, wherever you are.
And y'all, she gorgeous, y'all. We are streaming live on Facebook at Lady Charmaine, and Jessica is available, but you got to be God-fearing and handsome now. No mud ducks.
And my daddy has to approve still.
That's good. But she's gorgeous and she's single. Stream in and hit her up. I think for me, my husband told me that I was very different, and I dressed very different at that particular time. All my dresses were down to my ankles, A-line down to my ankles, and I wore hats. I wore hats all the time, and my hats had to match my dresses, and this is cute, y'all. And that's when I was about 120, 125, and right now I'm about a good
That's okay. Come on. Still look good.
But that's when I had that little Barbie doll shave, and I never had to try on clothes. But he told me it's because I was very different, and I never forget when he had made a comment, and he said he had met women that went to church, but he said. Sorry, babe. He said he met women that went to church, but they went to church and he slept with them. But
There are those.
Right. And he said, you didn't just go to church. You went to church, right? And so I made my husband wait 3 weeks for a date. And the only day I had available was on a Wednesday in 3 weeks because I had Bible study, I had my Friday night classes, I taught witnessing, I had my women's meetings, I was going to a women's conference. So the only day I had available, I said it's in 3 weeks and it's on a Wednesday. If you want it, you can have it. So he was like, okay. So he said he felt like Eddie Murphy and Boomerang. With Robin Gibbons and it's Eddie Murphy. But I guess that's what did it, because I wasn't like trying to, and literally he ended up calling me that Tuesday night. That's when we had pagers back then. Call me on my Viva. Remember that? So he ended up sending me a message. It was, phone, and I had to go to the pay phone at church and call. And he was like, are we still on for tomorrow? Yes, we are. And all of our dates were outside for 3 months until it started getting cold. And I carried my Bible and a concordance.
You were not playing.
He saw the challenge in you too. He saw the challenge. You wasn't so easy available.
Right.
I'm ready.
Right, correct. It ain't happening.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, that's how he says that he knew I was the one. Mm-hmm. So. Anyway, I thought that was all fantastic and made me feel all special and everything. But we did not come without our dramas, girl, because let me tell you, I said yes, and oh, Jesus, it was a problem. And we're going to talk about that on another show.
Oh, right.
But when we come back, ladies, have you ever had a Nelly and Kelly dilemma? We're going to be talking about that when we come back. Nelly and Kelly with Dilemma coming up on Lady Charmaine Live and Lady Charmaine and Girlfriends.
You're listening to the livest show in Sacramento. Lady Charmaine Live on 97.5 KDEE.
You're watching a Rich Girl Dreams production.